The walk through the meatpacking district has been divided into 4 separate videos. The first one goes from A to B to C to D. The second one goes from D to E and partway towards F. The third one goes where that left off between E and F. And the last one goes from F to G. That is, once again, number 1 goes A, B, C, D. Number 2 goes D, E. Video 3 goes E to F. And the last video, 4, goes F to G. Thank you. Well, this is one of my favorite locations in all of New York. If you look behind me, you'll see the Apple Store. This is the center of my life, has been for years and still is. But I'm not using an Apple device at the moment. But in any event, the karma that comes from this walk in this area is somewhat divine. Anyhow, I'm walking along 14th Street on the way to and in the meatpacking district. Once upon a time, before the pandemic set in, the street would be swarming with people. It's a Saturday in September, great weather, some people, but that's life. Anyhow, keep walking along 14th Street. And I'm coming up on some famous stores, one named Patagonia, and in front of that another one called Asics, which we'll go by in a minute. The entrance to the High Line is way in front of me, and I'll swing the camera around so you can see it. It's up there on that elevated area. The only way you can go up there now is you gotta fill out a form and sign over your life for free. What that means is I have to give them my email address and name and well, I'll wait. Anyhow, I'm now at Washington Street, taking a left, and this is the way to the Whitney Museum. Years ago, of course, this is named the Meatpacking District, and I remember way back when there used to be hooks on these overhangs and slabs of meat dripping fat all over the sidewalks. At night, they'd clean them up, or early in the morning, and as awful as it sounds, the evening street creatures, meaning mice and rats, roll over the ground. But now it's high-end, go figure. Okay. This is West 13th Street and Washington, and I'm crossing the street. And going straight ahead, looking at the Whitney Museum, which I'm happy to say appears to be open, because I see people way up high walking around. That's the Whitney, way up there. And that's the High Line below it. And this is Washington Street. And in front of me is Hector's. Oh God, is that famous, loved, and I'm happy to say it's still there. So now I'm approaching Little West 12th Street, which appears to be closed to traffic. Closed is a bad word right now. Everything I walk by is closed. It's there, but it's closed. Oops, what have we here? Well, I'll be. This was Little West 12th Street. And now I look around and I'll share the image with you. Well, I'll be. What was a street is now a sidewalk. Whoopee-doo. Okay, marching right along. I'm coming up on a bunch of stores. Vince, Zadok and Voltaire, Rebecca Taylor, and Anza. They're open. The doors are open. Now to get away from, I'm happy to say there are crowds of people walking around. Whoopee-doo. How about that? And this is the remnants of what was the meatpacking district. The few stores that I just went by were the meatpacking district. Still are, but everything else was, but is not. Got it? Nope. And now I'm coming up to the southern entrance on Gansevoort Street to the High Line. Now we're at the base of the Whitney Museum for American Art. And this, I'm happy to say, appears to be slightly open. I actually see people inside, finally. Yay. And now I'm going to cross over Gansevoort Street and hope nobody's coming. Nobody's coming. And hang a right on Gansevoort Street. I'm on the way over towards the Hudson River. I'm going to get you in my picture. Thank you. Gotcha. And here we are at the end of this version, which is the beginning of the West Street area. I thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll see you again. Bye-bye.